Busted. Bernie's campaign fined for illegally colluding with foreign nationals, by Aaron Moreno for truthfeednews.com. Well, turns out that Bernie Sanders, not Trump, is guilty of colluding with foreign nationals in the 2016 campaign. The FEC just fined Bernie's campaign for or accepting illegal donations from the Australian Labor Party. From the Daily Caller, the ruling stems from a February 2016 conservative activist group Project Veritas video showing Australian nationals working for the Sanders campaign on the dime of the Australian taxpayer-funded ALP. Republican and former New Hampshire House Speaker William O'Brien filed a complaint with the FCC shortly after Project Veritas made the footage public, alleging the ALP had made prohibited foreign contributions to the Sanders campaign, according to WMUR. The FCEC levied the fine against the Sanders campaign in February 2016, issued conciliation agreement. The ALP contacted the Sanders campaign, according to the FEC, and added permission to allow Australian nationals to be inserted into the campaign as volunteers. The Sanders campaign accepted the ALP's request, despite knowing the ALP would be paying Australians a daily stipend in addition to covering the cost of their flights to the United States. While volunteering with the Sanders campaign, and the Australians engaged in political activities, including encouraging voter attendance at campaign events, recruiting volunteers, canvassing with volunteers, and planning events, according to the FEC. The Sanders campaign treated the ALP delegates no differently from any other campaign out-of-town volunteers and was aware that they were receiving a stipend from the ALP, the FEC added. The ALP spent $16,140 for the Australian flights to the United States and $8,282 for their daily stipends. The FEC determined that amounted to a $24,422 prohibited in-kind foreign contribution the Sanders campaign accepted from the ALP. A Sanders spokesperson said in a statement to WMUR that the campaign doesn't think it broke any rules. During the course of the campaign, thousands and thousands of young people from every state and many other countries volunteered. Among them were 7 Australian young people who were receiving a modest stipend and airfare from the Australian Labor Party so they could learn about American politics, the spokesperson said. The folks on the campaign managing volunteers did not believe the stipend disqualified them from being volunteers. In order to avoid a long and expensive flight with the FEC over the technical status of these young people, the campaign agreed to pay the FEC a small settlement, but did not agree that it broke any rules, the Sanders spokesperson added. O'Brien told WMUR Tuesday he was disappointed the FEC did not make a connection between ALP and the Australian government. "I'm disappointed that it's not comprehensive," O'Brien said of the FEC's ruling. "It doesn't go into the Australian government funding. And I'm disappointed that it doesn't go with greater specificity in the actual things that they are doing. I'm disappointed that they didn't go to what was the effect on the campaign. It's basically the Australian government using the conduit of a socialist party to assist the socialist candidate in the United States," O'Brien said. The FEC's ruling against the Sanders campaign follows the February 16 indictment of 13 Russian nationals who interfered in the 2016 elections in support of Sanders and then candidate Donald Trump. And also Hillary Clinton. They were playing all sides. They just wanted to create discord. Why did they leave Hillary's name out of it? Sanders denied his campaign received support from Russians during an interview last week with Vermont Public Radio. Come on, Sanders, give it a rest. They were playing everybody, the trolls. They were supporting my campaign? No, they were attacking Hillary Clinton's campaign and using my supporters against Hillary Clinton, Sanders said. No, they were actually supporting, they were for Clinton and against Clinton, for Trump, against Trump, for Sanders, against Sanders. So give it a rest, Sanders. You lie through your teeth, but what do you expect from a socialist idiot? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.